More entertainment.
Few niggas ain't never switched on me. Shout out my brother Ricky. Shout out my big brother Jay Bells, you feel me? That's just the name of feel. Whole lot of niggas did a whole lot of fuck shit, man. I had a whole lot of partners, I was a little nigga. Now I got just a few. You know why? Them niggas switched up. For real. Watch how these niggas switch up. Swear they real, then they bitch up. See my focus on money, I guess you don't get the picture. See niggas call the laws and have them taking your picture. Hey, your mama pawning granny jewelry just to come and get ya. Watch how these niggas switch up. Swear they real, then they bitch up. See my focus on money, I guess you don't get the picture. See niggas call the laws and have them taking your picture. Hey, your mama pawning granny jewelry just to come and get ya. Watch how these niggas switch up. Switch up. Watch how these niggas switch up, yeah. Watch how these niggas switch up, cause they switch up. For real. Like, watch how these niggas switch up, swearing they on their grind. We got fucked up by the laws, went to jail for some shit wasn't mine. But you know when it's all gravy, I'm focused up on my grind. Used to keep me a little plastic, got switched up, now I got iron. That's the truth and I ain't lying. No, I would never change, and I'm real to the bone. Ain't nothing about me lame. If I fuck on your little bitch, on my baby, she won't complain. I'm a G by all means, but my partners think I'm insane. You niggas, you can't know what I'm putting down is strong. I been fucking on that little hoe for so motherfucking long. And she swear she never switch up, she swear she never leave. But I don't trust nothing but this glizzy, so that bitch I don't believe. Watch how these niggas switch up, swear they real, then they bitch up. See my focus on money, I guess you don't get the picture. See niggas call the laws and have them taking your picture. Hey, your mama pawning granny jewelry just to come and get ya. Watch how these niggas switch up, swear they real, then they bitch up. See my focus on money, I guess you don't get the picture. See niggas call the laws and have them taking your picture. Hey, your mama pawning granny jewelry just to come and get ya. Watch how these niggas switch up. Watch how these niggas fold, they be acting like the men. The whole time they the hoes. Good guess we smoking on, but we used to call it dro. Yeah, we used to chase the bitches, now we only chase the dough. Lil' Rusty would never switch up. Watch how these niggas change. They be claiming that they real, but they some pussy, ain't no man. I'm a real deal nigga. You can see I ain't a lame. If that tool only rust on my mama, I'm a bang. Little bitch, I would never switch up. Drop one and I load a clip up. Hey boo, no need a trippin' shit. I blessed it in a flipper. What she tasting? Yeah, she love Lil' Rusty sauce. Cause she know that I won't switch up. I won't leave, so she ain't lost. Watch how these niggas switch up. Swear they real, then they bitch up. See my focus on money, I guess you don't get the picture. See niggas call the laws and have them taking your picture. Hey, your mama pawning granny jewelry just to come and get ya. Watch how these niggas switch up. Swear they real, then they bitch up. See my focus on money, I guess you don't get the picture. See niggas call the laws and have them taking your picture. Hey, your mama pawning granny jewelry just to come and get ya. Watch how these niggas switch up.
A-Ray on the track.
Started from the bottom, working towards the top. Staying on the mission, never quitting, never stop. Making mandatory money moves in the discussion. Calculated every move I make, and ain't no rushing in the gutter. With the thugs and the gangsters, why you in the club with them Ray Ray on the track. Keep your foot steady banging. Down in the jack, where them boys steady swinging. Come around the corner and the chopper started singing. 55 riding, blowing nothing but that stankin'. Niggas say he down, but he steady leave me hanging. But you know the most, I'ma keep on doing my thing and hold what you got. Staying down for the team, niggas hungry like me. Out here chasing them dreams, cause it's money to be making. Best believe I'm gon' get it. In the studio, faithfully, so best to come with it. Put it on for the city, put it on for the jack, put it on for the city, put it on for the jack, put it on for the city, put it on for the jack, put it on for the city, put it on for the jack, put it on for the city.
Step in my city, Juice City. Don't come out on our block, acting out silly. Trapping with my wet, and it earned us $1 million. The type that'll shoot you and leave you in your belly. Step in the trap, say you shoot. Caught a couple up, and I know they gon' do you. Couple niggas smoking weed and a couple hoops. Till they talk about how life ran through us, just like a movie. I'ma deal with the whole city. Old niggas, young and try to see who fuck with me. Bitch so bad, everything in the closet is fitted. She just with me cause I got the blue
Putting on for the city, putting on for the jack, putting on for the city, putting on for the jack, putting on for the city, putting on for the jack, putting on for the city, putting on for the jack, putting on for the city, putting on for the jack, putting on for the city, putting on for the jack, putting on for the city, putting on for the jack, putting on for the city.
I've spent the last 4 years bringing our jobs back to America, securing our borders, rebuilding our military, and standing up to China like never before. Nobody has ever stood up to China like we have stood up to China. And you haven't seen the last of it. Sleepy Joe Biden surrendered. You know where he is now? He's in his damn basement again. No, he's in his basement. He's in his basement. But, you know, I can be bad to him because he put the most vicious ad on television that I've ever seen. Do you know what I'm talking about? Where I'm standing over the graves of our fallen warriors, our fallen heroes. These are great people, the greatest people there are. And I'm standing over there, and they have some sleazebag reporter from a third-rate magazine having some source quoting me, saying, I won't even use the term, but saying bad things. And there's nobody that loves our military, respects it, and the people more than me. And I didn't even ask. We had 25 people that were witnesses that are on the record already that have said that never took place. It never took place what they said. And yet, pathetic Joe, and he's a pathetic human being to allow that to happen. Here's the problem. He doesn't even know it happened. I don't think. I think he has no idea, but he's a pathetic human being to let that happen, where they put an ad like that where I'm standing over Graves, and then they said, he said this, with no sources, no nothing. They got nothing. And I have 25 real witnesses with the names, with everything, saying it never happened, and they put an ad like that up. They're a disgrace. But you know the good part? Now I can be really vicious. I can be really vicious.
Yeah. It's Kush. Yeah. Sound like some 87 shit. You did.
Kicking major if you hate and see you later, yeah. I'm with some women, different flavors, now and latest, yeah. They are some baddies, good girls with bad behavior, yeah. You would not never owe me cause I do no favors, yeah. And we getting lit tonight, hey. And we with the shits tonight, hey. Go grab that girl, get right, hey. Cause she with the shits tonight, hey. And we getting lit tonight, hey. And we with the shits tonight, hey. Go grab that girl, get right, hey. Cause she with the shits tonight, hey. I bet I get right tonight, and in my sight is the one in the black and white. She look alright, her friend is a 10. Switch the game playing up so I can win. Her boyfriend just dumped her, I should've say X. But when I came on the scene, best believe she ain't open that text. Cause I'm a smooth operator, you can try to stop her later. But she good cause she with cushion. She smoking good, yeah, I stuff that swisher. I got more power than the Rangers. If for ORM, you in danger. Y'all niggas so done down my flow, seeing stranger. It leave me with built up anger, but I hold it. On that nigga, I can't control it. She walking away, I'm like, hold it. Karate did, like you stole it. She started cursing, thought she was holy. But I can't blame her, cause I had that fit on women. It cushion the motherfucker with more wet and bed, believe this the beginning. Yeah. Kicking major if you hate and see you later, yeah. I'm with some women, different flavors, now and latest, yeah. They are some baddies, good girls with bad behavior, yeah. You would not never owe me cause I do no favors, yeah. And we getting lit tonight, hey. And we with the shits tonight, hey. Go grab that girl, get right, hey. Cause she with the shits tonight, hey. And we getting lit tonight, hey. And we with the shits tonight, hey. Go grab that girl, get right, hey. Cause she with the shits tonight.
Got a bottle of that liquor, got the gas and the swishers. Got your bitch on my line asking me to come and pick her. She say she with the shits, I say I don't give a fuck. We getting lit tonight, I'm gonna be digging in the guts. Where your girlfriend at? You can bring her with you too. Got the party favors, baby, whatever that you do. It's only real music, only real niggas. The grind getting harder, but my pockets getting bigger. Playing chess, not checkers. Bet your pussy get wetter. It's more wit, entertainment. Put your life in the sweater, bitch.
Kicking major if you hate and see you later, yeah. I'm with some women, different flavors, now and latest, yeah. They are some baddies, good girls with bad behavior, yeah. You would not never owe me cause I do no favors, yeah. And we getting lit tonight, hey. And we with the shits tonight, hey. Go grab that girl, get right, hey. Cause she with the shits tonight, hey. And we getting lit tonight, hey. And we with the shits tonight, hey. Go grab that girl, get right, hey. Cause she with the shits tonight, hey.
So now we can play it like it is. Let's face it, Joe is shot. Let's face it, okay? He's shot. So not that he has anything to do, because he won't know what's happening. He'll just be locked up in a room someplace, and the radical left is going to be running our country. Yeah. But now he wants to surrender our country to the violent left-wing mob. You know that. If Biden wins, China wins. If Biden wins, the mob wins. You see what's going on with all these Democratic, or I always say Democrat-run cities and states? It's a disaster. It's a disaster. And we keep saying, let us bring in the troops. Well, we did in Minneapolis. We ended it in 45 minutes. It was ended. Joe Biden cannot lead our country because he doesn't really believe in our country. Right now, I don't think he believes in anything. He just wants to go to sleep. That's all. Please, darling, I want to go to bed. I'm exhausted. I made one speech yesterday. But, darling, they gave you the answers and the questions. I know, but that was a big strain because my eyes, I couldn't see the teleprompter. This guy is the worst. I am running, and you know, it's going to maybe come back to haunt me because we have a rigged election. It's a rigged election. It's the only way we're going to lose. But I tell you what, he is the worst candidate in the history of presidential politics. He doesn't know he's alive. He doesn't know he's alive. And I would say she'll be president. If he ever won, she'll be president within the first month or so, I would say. I think it's just an excuse. Using him is just an excuse to get the super libs in there so they can destroy our suburbs, demolish our Second Amendment, erase your borders, and indoctrinate your children with poisonous anti-American lies in school. The fact is, I did more in 47 months as president than Joe Biden did in 47 years. It's true. It's true. Biden voted for the Iraq War. He opposed the mission to take out Osama bin Laden. He opposed killing Soleimani. He oversaw the rise of ISIS. And he cheered the rise of China as a very positive development. Oh, really? Tell me about it. Tell me about it. Not too positive. Joe Biden has been on the wrong side of history for 47 years. It's wicked, sinful. It's destined for a fate of doom and despair. That was, by the way, that was the most depressing convention. We had a great convention. We had a great convention. They actually said America wasn't great. They actually said that America was never great. You know who said that? Cuomo, the governor of New York. Said America wasn't great. I don't know if he's going to get away with that one. That's going to haunt him. That's going to haunt him. America wasn't great. Him and his brother, Fredo. Do you ever watch Fredo? His ratings aren't very good, so you probably don't. But we know the truth. America is the most exceptional nation on earth, and our destiny is blessed by God. We love this nation with all of our heart and soul, and we will always take care of our nation. You know, we have a little expression, make America great again. That's what's happened. And, you know, we had it done. Now I say, make America great again, again. Comma. I go, comma, again. And that's what we're doing at a record clip. They've never had a clip like this with the jobs and everything else. You see the numbers. On November 3rd, Nevada will decide whether we will quickly return to record prosperity, and we're doing it. We're going to have a tremendous year next year.
You know, for months, all Joe Biden ever talked about was peaceful protesters. As the American people watch businesses and communities in our major cities burn. Now, 2 weeks ago, he did condemn violence in every form it takes, but right after that, he criticized law enforcement. And Joe Biden has never called out his campaign staff or his running mate for raising money for bail for violent criminals. And he still hasn't called on Democrat mayors to get their cities under control. You know, the truth is, Joe Biden would double down on all the policies that have led to violence in America's cities. I mean, when you signal a lack of support or waning support for law enforcement, it emboldens those. It emboldens those who threaten our families and our cities. So let me be clear. We're going to stand with the men and women who serve on the thin blue line of law enforcement, whether it's in Los Angeles or Rochester or Kenosha. We are going to back the blue. Now, Joe Biden says that America is systemically racist and that law enforcement, in his words, has a, quote, implicit bias against minorities. When asked whether he'd support cutting funding to law enforcement, Joe Biden actually replied, quote, yes, absolutely. But under this president, this vice president, and this administration, I'll make you a promise. We're not going to defund the police, not now, not ever. President Trump and I know what the people of Wisconsin know. We don't need to choose between supporting law enforcement and standing with our African American neighbors or any of the minorities that live in our cities to improve the quality of their lives, their education, their jobs, and their security. From the first day of this administration, we have stood with law enforcement. We have expanded opportunities for African Americans. We have done both for 3.5 years. We're going to do both for 4 more years in the White House. So in 3 short years, we rebuilt our military. We revived our economy. We stood for law and order. And the results, I can tell you, having traveled to 30 countries around the world, America is standing tall again. We have a president who embraces his role as leader of the free world. We have a president that doesn't apologize for America. He stands for America. And America is respected again. Our liberties are more secure. And in those first 3 years, it's also been about jobs, jobs, jobs.
I'm the realest that you seen. I'm the freshest on the scene. I'm the elephant in the room. Yeah, it's true. I'm the realest that you seen. I'm the freshest on the scene. I'm the elephant in the room. Yeah, it's true. I'm the realest that you seen. I'm the freshest on the scene. I'm the elephant in the room. Yeah, it's true. I'm the realest that you seen. I'm the freshest on the scene. I'm the elephant in the room. Yeah, it's true. All eyes on me. Well, first of all, bitches, A-Ray on the track. Now tell me pussy niggas how you like that. I keep a blunt, rolled up nothing but that gas. Getting to the money, yeah, I gotta get the bag. More entertainment, yeah, it's all the way real. Hold the wheel, rip the steel, let it loose if you feel. Turning corner, busting blocks, know the grind never stop. Bitch, niggas flip flop while I'm headed to the top. Got my mind on my money, how to make it stack. Keep on pushing to the limits and your haters fall back. Playing Russian roulette, gotta cut me a check. Now these niggas, they sweating because your boy on deck. Everything is a go, just tell me who got the dro. Gon' fire up the spliff and throw me off in the yoke. Got my diamonds pressing up against the wood grain wheel. When you see a pimp shining, bitch, tell me how you feel. I'm the realest that you seen. I'm the freshest on the scene. I'm the elephant in the room, yeah, it's true. I'm the realest that you seen. I'm the freshest on the scene. I'm the elephant in the room, yeah, it's true. I'm the realest that you seen. I'm the freshest on the scene. I'm the elephant in the room, yeah, it's true. I'm the realest that you seen. I'm the freshest on the scene. I'm the elephant in the room, yeah, it's true. All eyes first two coming through. Tell me what it do. Got my grind on the maximum. How about you? I'm the realest that you seen. I'm the freshest on the scene. I'm the elephant in the room. All eyes is on me. I get it straight out the mud. Time to roll the blunt up. Gotta give me some vodka so I can pour me a cup. Going 55 north, I'm headed to flight, staying high as a kite, and I'm the motherfucking CEO, bitch, get it right. I'm the realest that you seen, I'm the freshest on the scene, I'm the elephant in the room, all eyes is on me. I'm the realest that you seen, I'm the freshest on the scene, I'm the elephant in the room, yeah, it's true. All eyes, I'm the realest that you seen, I'm the freshest on the scene, I'm the elephant in the room, yeah, it's true. All eyes, I'm the realest that you seen, I'm the freshest on the scene, I'm the elephant in the room, yeah, it's true. All eyes, I'm the realest that you seen, I'm the freshest on the scene, I'm the elephant in the room, yeah, it's true. All eyes on me.
The supply chain is long, and I wonder, does your supply chain go all the way to China? And have you been able to maintain the integrity of the supply chain given all of these geopolitical issues? Can you still make the choices you want to make in the supply chain when the world is just so complicated?
I think you said it right. The world is complicated, and we think it's going to be getting more complicated during the next months. So we are looking for opportunities to continue to make our supply chain more resilient. We have learned during the crisis that the dependency we had with a few countries could be a problem if we face a situation like what we have faced during the last months. So we are looking for opportunities to make it more flexible, to make it more local, to bring more production capacity closer to where customers will be using our products, and we are driving that internally. This is also a great opportunity for our 3D and digital manufacturing business, because we are not the only company that is going to be facing the need to drive this change. Many other companies will have to move their production capabilities closer to their customers. And when doing that, they will be looking for the flexibility, the reduction in delivery time that 3D printing brings. So it's something we are driving internally, but also an opportunity that we have to grow one of our businesses.
Gas up, 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 gas up. I'm blowing it out. I got that diesel 93, I'm burning out. I'm gassed up. I'm blowing it out. I got that diesel 93, I'm burning out. I'm gassed up. I put that pressure in my swisher, now I'm twisting it up. I stay fly high like with Khalifa, I be switching it up. They say, hey, slick, put out that pot, cause you be flicking too much. I say I can't let it be frank, cause I be nicking too much. I smoke like a maniac, I'm a brainiac, still I don't get no fool. Without a lip 35, I'm catching acid reflux. Gotta have my gas, that police clover, good look. My blood so strong, my blood so long, feel like we smoking a truck. Gas up, 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 gas up. I'm blowing it out. I got that diesel 93, I'm burning out. I'm gassed up. I'm blowing it out. I got that diesel 93, I'm burning out. I'm gassed up.
Man, I'm so damn hot, I'm dancing on the star. I told that chick to fuck with me, I'm really going for on a foreign car, just so I can smoke that shit out. You got a fatty girl, you know we on it, poke that shit out, but I'ma let you know about me. OR in your great kush, shit, I might compliment your beauty, then slap you on the tush. Yeah, J Kusha, got this switch, about to put some diesel in it, and we winning. This is only the beginning, man. I like slick, let's get it.
Gas up, 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 gas up. I'm blowing it out. I got that diesel 93, I'm burning out. I'm gassed up. I'm blowing it out. I got that diesel 93, I'm burning out. I'm gassed up. Gas up, gas turned through, I'm turned through to the man. I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the way. I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the max. I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the max.
Made it to the point of no return. When will these busters learn? I'm realer than a $2 bill. Straighter than your mama's perm. No meal to me and no pocket watching. No player hating, no baller blocking. I'm in the game. Way too deep and ain't no sense to me. Now stopping more with entertainment. That's what's my name. It's what I claim and it's all the same. I'm a trailblazer spitting fire flame. Before my time, but be glad I came. Watch the curve, stay in your lane. Been through the storm, been through the rain. Niggas still hating, don't give a fuck, cause I'm still letting my nuts hang, huh?
I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the man. I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the way. I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the max. I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the max.
Been real since Big Wheel, standing in my high chair, laughing it all dog, still stuck down there. Polar bear air with the summer night breeze. On my life, don't make me squeeze. Where your porridge best me please. There's a forest past the trees. I've been real, Big Wheel, standing in my high chair, laughing it all dog, still stuck down there. Too high, too tall, why not? Who knows? So I stay real, keep still.
I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the man. I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the way. I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the max. I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the max.
I be solo rapping, along my hip. Focus on the money, no time to trip. If the police pull up, then it's time to dip. And I put the shit there on my mama and them. That a nigga got swag and I know they hate. Cause I'm sharp as fuck with the shit I say. Using my tongue like a razor blade. Immaculate nigga will play away. Two turned up to the Mac, no script. Tell me if you won't get popped like a pill. Run outside in the south in the hill. Cause it is what it is, get killed if you will.
I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the man. I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through people to the way. I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the max. I'm turned through, I'm turned through, I'm turned through to the max.
He said at rallies over the weekend that he believes this is all about forest management. That's why these places are burning. The governors of all of these states don't disagree with that in some respects. They know there is forest management as an issue, but they say the overwhelming cause of these increasing intense fires is climate change, the warming planet, and the fact that these wet winters mean the vegetation grow and they dry out in the summer, and there's a lot of fuel for these fires. Something else they're dealing with here very much is the issue of air quality, and we can show you we're on the Clackamas River. You can't see it down there because of the sheer amount of smoke in the air. They measure air quality on a scale of 0 to 500. Around here at the moment, it's 600. It's air quality that is the worst in the world by a mile and is even off the charts, literally off the charts. And that is a real problem for the firefighters, but also for the people who are returning to these neighbourhoods. And the work going on now in these neighbourhoods, this place is still under evacuation orders, is to go through the places that have burned and look for the remains of anyone who may have been outrun by those flames, who may have lost their lives. They expect that those numbers will rise just because of the intensity and the speed of those fires. And they're now picking through those ruins to try to get a sense of the true picture, if you like. But they are making progress. The good news is the weather has been very helpful. They've lifted some of those missing persons notices. They're tracking down some of the missing persons. They're easing some of the evacuation orders in places like this, but it's going to be a long old fight. And one thing with the fact that the winds have dropped, helping them fight the fires, is it means it doesn't blow this smoke away. So perversely, it makes it much worse, although it blocks out the sun and lowers the temperature, and that is helping them on the ground.
Hello? Lad Pro Hustle, what it do, my nigga? What you on, boy? I ain't heard from you lately, nigga. What you been on to?
Shit, coolin'. Brainstorming about some million. Really, man.
Lately, what you been doing lately? What you been doing lately? Lately, I've been in my thoughts, thinking about my next move. Lately, I've been chasing him. It's just me and my crew. Lately, I've been dream chasing, I'm reaching the goal, you know I'm pursuing. Lately, I've been out the earth, half the sun, close to the moon.
Lately, I've been brainstorming, thinking about riding in the farm, thinking how we gon' get rich.
cause this whole shit getting boring. Lately I've been landscaping, stand down like the damn pavement, stand down like the damn basement. Now I'm up like a damn alien. Lately I've been ducking feds, later nigga been talking. Woo woo, they go to meds. Now nigga out to the crowd. Man, I'm so used to ballin'. Please tell your hoe stop calling. Nigga so used to flopping. That's why my nigga be robbing. Later nigga been hate, later nigga been out the way, later nigga be getting cake, later nigga been putting money in the safe. Hey, hey, lately I've been finesse, later my nigga been arrested, lately I've been learning lessons, lately I've been to myself posted up in my own session. Hey, hey, it's just me on top of the world, sitting right next to the moon. It's just me, my family, my woe, know I gotta keep me some goons. Niggas say they riding for me, damn, when I know it's not enough room. 94 boy hot, they don't understand this shit coming soon. It's only just beginning, no I'm really not friendly, no my car's not rented, real nigga no pretending. Hey, 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 I ain't in no competition, so my heart over some stitches, hang a nigga like a picture, race a nigga out the earth, then I'm back on the mission. Hey, hey, lately I've been in my thoughts, thinking about my next move, lately I've been chasing him, it's just me and my crew. Lately I've been dream chasing, I'm reaching the goal, you know I'm pursuing. Lately I've been out the earth, past the sun, close to the moon. Lately I've been brainstorming, thinking about riding in the farm, thinking how we gon' get rich, cause this whole shit getting boring. Lately I've been landscaping, stand down like the damn pavement, stand down like the damn basement, now I'm up like a damn alien. Lately I've been getting it, lately I've been flipping it, lately I've been stand down, lately I've been running up digits, lately I've been in the yoke, no cotton mouth, but I'm spitting. These niggas say they got bars, but really they got fences. But pole hustler having more bars than the jail, better yet the prison. I ain't never ever going to prison. I'm too focused on my vision, and I'm too focused on the riches. And I know the sky is the limit. Got a copper dime, no dishes, with the double eyes on the stitching. That's a whole 350, just to drop back the ceiling, just to ride like Diddy, just to ride around infamous. To be a real nigga is a privilege, so I thank God for instilling me, and I thank God for the ability to be really, real, really, really. Gotta put a bag away for the children, that's before the delivery. So when they get here, they can speed until they done just like rotisserie. So I'm in the lab working on my craft, and I'm doing this constantly. It's imperative that I get a bag and fill it up abundantly. Lately I've been in my thoughts, thinking about my next move. Lately I've been chasing him, it's just me and my crew. Lately I've been dream chasing, I'm reaching the goal, you know I'm pursuing. Lately I've been out the earth, past the sun, close to the moon. Lately I've been brainstorming, thinking about riding in the farm, thinking how we gon' get rich, cause this whole shit getting boring. Lately I've been landscaping, stand down like the damn pavement, stand down like the damn basement, now I'm up like a damn alien.
Kush. King Kush. Eat it. Yeah. ORM. I am him. Yeah. 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 They know who Kush is. They know who I be. They know I'm the best, just King Kush. Sure, can't nobody stop me. Got the girls jocking. Got the girls flocking. It's only real music headed straight to the top, and it ain't no stopping. They know who Kush is. They know who I be. They know I'm the best, yes, King Kush. Sure, can't nobody stop me. Got the girls jocking. Got the girls flocking. It's only real music headed straight to the top, and it ain't no stopping. We getting money over this way. Well, of course, looking down on you niggas, cause I'm on my hot horse. I'ma make sure that we paid and we full. I want my 40 acres and a motherfucking mule. I'll take a car though. I'ma go far ho. You can catch me drinking, chilling, eating wings at the bar ho. And I ain't even playing this year. No games, I'ma tell you like this. I want the money, no fame, you gotta elevate. You slip up when you hesitate. Make my first M, then I celebrate. Until then, I'ma grind non-stop with this. ORM, yeah, we headed to the top with this. Yeah, I know my shit right here, bought to this. All my niggas in the A, yeah, they rock with Chris. And I ain't going nowhere, I'm home. Fuck you mean, I'ma tell you like this. I want the green in the green, I don't give a fuck about it, cause I'm knowing who I'm better than. I'm learning something new every day to become a better man. If they don't dogs, feed them niggas. Cause when your ass down, you gon' need them niggas. Yeah, on the real music, got a whole lot going. And we smoking rock, saying got a whole lot blowing. Yeah, that bad chick do a whole lot of hoeing. Can't cut these hoes, man, I'm already knowing. Kush. They know who Kush is. They know who I be. They know I'm the best, just King Kush. Sure, can't nobody stop me. Got the girls jocking. Got the girls flocking. It's only real music, headed straight to the top, and it ain't no stopping. Of course, these niggas gon' hate. I know what's going on. Shit, get your ass caught up, still leave the hoe alone. I ain't never got to ask a nigga what he smoking on, cause I ain't hurting them having in this real strong. That chick want my wood just like a beaver, man. I don't know what's better than indica or sativa, man. Shit, I got them both. Either one make it choke like a dick down the throat, and it's running real slow. Yeah, and she fuck with me cause I keep the kitty wet a dog. She was attracted to me right when I met a dog. When I get up in the thing, she think I'm better dog. Not a gold digger, she don't even want my cheddar dog. Since I'm a veteran, rap ain't no better man. Trying to defeat me, you gotta come up with a better plan. And she wonder why she can't let me go, because I pick her ass up. I'm on me little stroke, and she laugh at my jokes. So I'm so hilarious. I swear I have never dated a Sagittarius, and I keep to myself, don't need a big crowd. You can smell me from over there, smoke a bit loud. Bitch smell, eating good steak, there was a big cow grinding out. I don't wanna know what I could've did. Left that bitch and bossed up, what you should've did. She be treating you like a child, you a little kid. They know who Kush is. They know who I be. They know I'm the best, just King Kush, sure. Can't nobody stop me. Got the girls jocking. Got the girls flocking. It's only real music, headed straight to the top, and it ain't no stopping. They know who Kush is. They know who I be. They know I'm the best, just King Kush, sure. Can't nobody stop me. Got the girls jocking. Got the girls flocking. It's only real music, headed straight to the top, and it ain't no stopping.
More entertainment.
Yeah. It's King Kush. You did. Woo. Yeah. Very good, huh? Yeah. 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 Celebration. Yeah. Woo. ORM on the move, need you to watch what we do. We stay down and we true. Watch out for them boys in blue. Straight to the top, ain't no other way. All the hating you can save for another day. Hustling ain't selling for being straight. All the hating you can save for another day. ORM on the move, need you to watch what we do. We stay down and we true. Watch out for them boys in blue. Straight to the top, ain't no other way. All the hating you can save for another day. Hustling ain't selling for being straight. I ain't tryna ever start, need a big plate. I told myself, Kush, don't rush greatness, be patient. I told myself just wait for it, then go take it. These sorry rappers is my motivation. I ain't hating, but I'm like, if them niggas on the nigga, I'ma make it, cause I know I'm better. They be like, who is your top 5? I be like, man, whoever you choose. Now don't you snooze, cause if you do, then nigga, you lose. They acting like they don't have a clue, let me go get blue. What? I gotta have my name in big lights for you to see that I can spit. And a nigga real nice will wait on it. It's gonna be too late, they gon' hate on it. I'm just gonna surprise my haters, ain't gon' put a date on it. Yeah, and this was by accident, I was made for this. Who you know that can rap real slow, then switch up and rap fast like Chris? Not many, competition not in it. I'm just gon' roll some rocks, stand up, I'm straight on the Henny. Yeah. ORM on the move, need you to watch what we do. We stay down and we true. Watch out for them boys in blue. Straight to the top, ain't no other way. All the hating you can save for another day. Hustling ain't selling for being straight. All the hating you can save for another day. ORM on the move, need you to watch what we do. We stay down and we true. Watch out for them boys in blue. Straight to the top, ain't no other way. All the hating you can save for another day. Hustling ain't selling for being straight. I ain't tryna ever start, need a big plate. A millionaire, that's what everybody wanna be. What you did to get it, that's what everybody wanna see. They don't wanna put in the work, hustle and grind. They wanna take shortcuts, like they ain't got the time, but hard work pays off in the end. You gotta do it, though. I bust my ass, then can't lay all my thoughts down in the studio. Long nights, sweat and tears, all for the luxury. Take it with you if she been down and not with the fuckery. Don't fuck with me, all my niggas that's been down with me from the get-go. I hope the ones I'm with now be here on my first hit, though. That would be nice, but only time will tell. The ones that ain't on shit be the ones that's loud and gotta yell. That shit hell, but me, I'm calm, cool and collected. I never was the one that got bullied.